All right, welcome back. This your boy Mike V, and we're tuned into the Artist Block. We have a couple special guests here for tonight. Some of the things that we're going to touch on, we got the Shelia Nicole here tonight. I'm going to interview her shortly after this intro, and we're going to get into a studio session shortly after this with Young Ugly, Ella Chris, and the Shelia Nicole. And you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. And scene. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Come on, please. What inspired me to pursue music? What inspired me to rap? So I was always that weird, awkward kid at the back of the class that was quiet, was always drawing, writing, doing something. A lot of people say, I wonder what she thinking about. She don't really talk that much. What's she always doing? And then all of a sudden, I just felt like people didn't really care to hear what I had to say. It almost felt like I didn't have the confidence to be myself. And in music, in writing, whether it was a short story, whether it was a poem, whether it was a rap, I found my voice. And that in turn became my superpower. And so I wanted to pursue music for every other kid at the back of the class that felt like they didn't have a voice. But also being a young, dark-skinned black girl, in Oak Cliff, Texas, there are a lot of people in and outside Oak Cliff, or just in and outside, your surroundings, period, that give you every reason as to why you should not be empowered, as to why you should not speak up for yourself, right? So I wanted to be that person, that woman that I needed to see as a little girl on TV. So that's what really empowered me to write, to rap, to do poetry, and I'm still doing that till this day. I don't always get things right. I don't like to pretend that I'm a perfectionist or pretend that, I have perfected my craft, but I'm taking things one step at a time, and that's all I can do. I use art as therapy, and I speak my truth. That's it.
Keep going. No, that's it. I can cut it off.
Okay. Yeah.
Very inspiring.
Thank you.
Real talk.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So, but yeah. Man.
Sounds good though.
All right, that's cool. Thank you. We can move it along.
Okay. Fuck it.
Here come the flow again, again, that make a nigga lose his mind. The type of shit that make a sinner wanna pay their tithes.
Yeah.
Got they stomach all in knots, got them shit in ties.
Yeah.
Make a nigga lose his neck without the fucking tie. I press the pin against 45. The penalties of being black up in the time to sign. Up in the time to sign. Now watch them co-assign, giving math niggas the symbols that put the code to sign. Must be a radical, taking off like sabbaticals, raising up at the clavicles, raising niggas like classicals. Popping my back is magical, corn on quadrilaterals. My pen stays up if these niggas wanna get lateral. Steady talking all that shit like I fucking care. But I ain't seeing niggas. Nigga, grab a chandelier. Drive him up a fucking wall. Let me get the steer. I give the nigga the grind to push his fucking gears. 1, 2, 3. Stepping on him. Let me add the tear. R.I.P. Ripping niggas. Let me add the tear. I got a couple clap backs if they make a jeer. That's when I leave they face wet with a bunch of tears. Marinade on that ass. Let the tears sear. My blessing sincere. Even if the sincere. Say nothing what my pen storing like the sincere. Saying she would step to the plate. But I ain't sincere. Tongue-tied bitch colder than a glass of beer. How you talking all that shit, but you wanna be a? You got an ace, bitch, nigga. How you trying to be a? And give a fuck what you saying if you ain't trying to be a bitch.
The Shelia Nicole. What y'all think now?
Okay.
I really don't give a damn what they think.
No Diddy, but we all getting deals.
Okay, cool.
You feel me?
I'm good. Y'all with it now?
She with it now, man. Give her love now. Give her love.
We here.
How you feel, Ella Chris? How you feel?
I see the vision.
You see the vision?
I like the flow. It's dope.
We're gonna ascend. You feel me?
Well, you heard it there.
I'm ready to hear how it sound.
Let's go ahead and get it to the studio session then. See, I knew you would make it. That's it. You can cut it. Organic with it. It's your boy Mike V. I'm doing a introduction part 2. Right here we got Young Ugly, aka Young Ugly Approved, and we got the queen, the one and only, the Shelia Nicole. And we're here today, and it's all about the artists. That's why I call this show the Artist Block, because we have artists pull up to the block. You feel me? And they was swerving here. And you know, first off, like, let's talk about before the music. Let's talk about, like, you know, I care about, you know, people's mental health. So, like, where are you at? You know, starting ladies first with your mental health, and you know what I'm saying. How have you been? Because it's been a while since I've seen you.
Thank you for asking. I think for those that are used to seeing me perform open mics or what have you, I took a break for a minute because it was a lot going on.
Right.
You know, mentally, and sometimes you just need that time to compose yourself and take a break.
Yeah.
So I'm good now.
I'm glad. I'm glad. That's applause for this Shelia Nicole. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
mental health.
you know, shout out to mental health because that is important, and you damn sure got to check on your peoples, please. You know what I'm saying? You never know what people's going through. You know what I'm saying? And as for Young Ugly, bro, you was here previously. We're going to post that interview, you know what I'm saying, with this one. But I didn't really get in, you know, have time to ask you about that. So, like, how, you know, so we talked about, you know, how have your mental health been?
On grind mode, man. Money, 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 money. I feel like Mr. Krabs.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get to it by all means. You know what I'm saying? And trying to really make music more of a thing of me actually concentrating on. You know what I'm saying? Not playing around with it like I always usually do. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can really, really get into. I know I have the talent for it, so why not? Why not stop playing around?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do something with it for real. Show people what I really can do. So that and on grind mode, man. Just trying to figure out a way to get my mama out the bricks, get myself out the bricks, so I can go to some better bricks and live a little bit better. Excuse my French, but even take a better shit. Just, hey, I'm just saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you definitely doing it, bro. And like I told you, bro, you're doing it right now, bro. You're consistent. You want to work. You're in the midst of doing it. So, you know, don't feel like you're like, you know what I'm saying, so far behind, bro. Just continue to pursue greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And okay, you from New Orleans, right?
Yep,
How long have you lived there until you know, started coming out here?
I mean, it was back and forth. So, like, I was down there in Louisiana and New Orleans for a little bit. I was a little kid then, since I was a little baby. So then I came down here around 6, 7, you know what I'm saying? But I kept going back and forth. So, you know, I would come down here from New Orleans, end up in Baton Rouge, come back down, you know, Streetport, come back down, you know, whatever family member I could really go back down with, because I always miss home. But, you know what I'm saying? To really sum that up, I guess, I mean, shoot, a good portion of my childhood, 50-50, some of it down here, some of it down there. So, really can't explain that in a matter of times, but only really explain that in words.
No, good. That was a good way to word it. Now, the Shelia Nicole, you from that Oak Cliff, Texas. Are you born and raised there, right?
Born and raised in Oak Cliff. Yeah.
Okay, so like, you know what I'm saying? When did you develop your interest? You know what I'm saying? When it came to like wanting to like record something or just music in general.
Man, I have been into music, I think, ever since I was little. I've always been the kid that was at the back of the class, writing, drawing, doing something. So I've always been into the arts.
Right.
Right. But once I got to high school, when I was like 17 or so, I was like, you know what? I think I could actually do something with this. Right? Similar to you, if you have something, if God gave you a talent, right, and you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Absolutely.
Right? So I was like, well, let me see what I can do with this. So that was around the time where I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to pursue that.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't confident. I was like, first of all, people think I'm mute. I'm awkward as hell. What I look like trying to get out there and sing, rap, whatever the case may be. Right? But that's all the more reason why I should do it.
Absolutely. And look, we was just trying to get into some of their background, you feel me? Like Rob, we're going to lay that smack down. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. We ain't got no commercial advertising, but we will be right back. And this is Mike V with Young Ugly and D. Shelia Nicole.
Young Ugly approves. You feel me?
Yo.
All right. So what inspired me to do music? I've kind of been musically inclined since I was a young person. Growing up, you know, I was taught you gotta, you know, work, you know, and provide for yourself. And what I did when I turned 16 was I got a job, and it one thing was it taught me work ethic, but it also taught me that it was something that I didn't want to do at the same time. So I'm actually very grateful for the fact that I started working so early, because I feel like I made a decision that I wanted to monetize my passion, you know, and I wanted to actually do something that I like to do, and figure out a way that I can be successful at it, not only as far as reach, but as far as making it a career for myself, and something that I can actually, like I say, make a I mean, we always say you don't want to do it just for the money, and you know that's true, but at the same time, you know, the way that America works and the way that, you know, adulthood works, you want to figure out how to, you know, make money doing something that you love. And that's also where I find passion from and motivation from, you know, because this is easy. Like, anybody can get on a mic and, you know, express themselves, or rap or sing, but, you know, if we can find a way to connect with other people, and we can, you know, make this a whole network of people that do this professionally and do what they love to do and be successful at it, then that's the goal. So that's what really inspired me.
All right, we back. It's your boy Mike V. You know what I'm saying? We are resuming with the interview. We just had a new artist came through, Mr. 3tavii, bro. Like, it's good to see you.
Yes, sir.
You ain't catching the clean, icy forces, but we'll catch them like in a break or something like that. Nah, we're gonna catch that shit on the cam. But
yes, sir.
nah, bro, tell us, bro. It was good to meet you. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the chance to talk as much, but bro, like when we was conversating, bro, you definitely had some gems that you dropped on me and stuff like that. So, like where are you originally from?
So I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, born and raised. Right now I'm staying in like southern Texas, Burleson, way too far out. And,
yeah, that is.
You know, I want to be in the music scene, so I'm really trying to move out to Dallas. But yeah.
How long have you been, like, you know, when you made that decision that you wanted to like pursue the music heavy? Like, when did you make that decision, like, initially?
Man, the connections. So I started going to like this program for audio engineering. And the reason why I did that is because, I mean, no offense, we all artists, but it's a lot of us. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to stand out and see if there was a way I could kind of come in through the back door.
Right.
You know? And I actually got a homegirl. She's a singer. And she been going to open mics and networking, so she kind of put me on. She told me, like, you know, if you really want to get to know some people, Dallas is the place to be.
Okay, so how did you come up, you know, with 3tavii? What was like the brilliant, genius idea to come up with that name as an artist?
So that's actually just a part of my first name. My whole name is Jatavian.
You don't have, hey, FBI ain't watching. You ain't got to say that. I just wanted a little background on that. But that's really good. So, like, you know, like Shelia, Nicole, like she got, you know, pen and paper. Like, what is your recording process? Do you like to write, or are you a punching guy? Like, what, like, is it based on how you're feeling sometimes? Or?
Yeah, so I definitely started out as a writer, like, at heart, poetry. You know, I'm writing stanzas, I'm writing prompts. You know, they give you a prompt to write, you know, about a certain place or a certain time. You know, just challenge your pen.
Right.
And I always knew I wanted to rap. Like, I've been writing since I was 15.
Really?
But I always made beats. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I'm kind of low-key. And I know that I want to do music. Like, that's why I say producing, audio engineering, the whole, you know, the whole thing. So, yeah, I started writing whenever I was 15. I got more serious about it whenever, you know, I turned 20. And it's poetry, rapping. My creative process is definitely, you know, looking like hers. So
right. No, absolutely. So if people, like, wanted to, like, collab with you, or, you know what I'm saying, you produce something for them, like, what's the best way of how they can reach out to you?
Definitely Instagram. I'm still kind of new to the social media, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Social media thing, but definitely social media. I post, you know, snippets of me rapping, and I meet a lot of, like-minded people, so I'm very open.
Right, and you came here, you came here by yourself. So, like, what's the struggle like when you don't really have the support that you want, and you want to go out like to open mics and stuff? Like, how do you just push yourself? Like, man, like even though I ain't got nobody here to support me, I'm just gonna go out and roll out on my own out here.
Yeah, man, it's definitely like it's definitely a stress that you gotta overcome, but man, it's just about pushing yourself, man. You just gotta push yourself into them environments where you uncomfortable. Like when I first started doing this, I'm nervous and so I just know deep down that the more that you do it, the better you'll get at it. So I really don't stress the fact that I'll be nervous, and as far as having a support, like, I've kind of been doing this my whole life, like I said, since I was young, playing the keyboard, making beats, so I kind of had, my mom, my stepdad kind of supporting me, but there was no, like, hey, I know you want to do music, like, I'm going to push you into doing it. Like, no, I always had to motivate myself.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Hey, look, real quick, we're going to take a little quick break. We're going to get into more, what 3tavii got going on musically and everything like that. But, I'm glad that you're here. You got 3tavii, you got the Shelia Nicole, and we'll be right back. You feel me? I got to cut on my own.
So y'all know, it's Young Ugly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what really inspired me to really do all this, you know what I'm saying? First, it started with my oldest brother doing the radio station, you know what I'm saying? So being around that, actually seeing the music getting played, and everybody getting hyped, everybody communicating, boosting each other up, even like seeing my cousins make music, and all of that other stuff. So just being around it, being in it, knowing my family has singers and people that really can do something with it, and seeing some of them make it, seeing some of them not really doing nothing with it. So I was just like, why not take the gift that I have, the interest that I have, and run with it? You know what I'm saying? I'm young, man, So I have to really put my all to what I choose and what really inspires me. So really seeing everybody picking and choosing their own lifestyles and seeing that they really could take this music stuff far. My family really was trying to take it far, really pushing it, radio stations, making their own music, YouTube videos, doing their own editing and stuff like that. So I really watched them do it, and seeing them doing that from the ground up, I wanted to, do my own thing, make my own group, have my own people, have the people that I know that, hey, when no matter what's going on, even if we doing it local, this is popping, this is where it's at, this is how we can set the tone, we can change the whole mood, get some people in, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't make it all the way, I know I can open doors, you know what I'm saying? So music is like a calming place. It started getting way more serious for me when I made it to high school and I started getting them plays, seeing that I was getting more interest, people talking about it like, oh, he makes music, he really does this, like, oh, okay, that was nice, you know what I'm saying? Dabbling, making R&B and things of that nature, it was like a real eye-opener, like a real push forward to like people saying like, hey man, instead of you sitting there just looking into space, being quiet, saying I don't know the things, now you actually have the answer. Now you actually have the courage to do what you want to do, and people are trying to push me to do that, so I'm well appreciated of that too. So that's really what inspired me in all of this, you know what I'm saying? Trying to really make it a possibility, trying to get into a good spot and a good place. Man, this shit is going crazy right now.
Y'all can fuck with it however y'all want to. Just giving y'all the option.
Let me get an angle, another angle. Hey, let me get right there so I can get a better angle. Thank you.
Then let me get that part again. I'm gonna stack that.
You want to redo it? Like redo it or?
Yeah, no, just stack that and make it like left and right or some shit. Whenever y'all wanna.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you